What's up, guys? Today's video is long overdue. So we're out in the shop today. We are working on the wife's truck, and I don't mean the 6-speed Cummins. For those of you that are new, ignore the 3500 V8 on there. This is indeed a 6-speed Cummins, but this is the truck that we're working on today. This is actually my wife's first truck. And honestly, now that I think about it, in my entire YouTube career, I'm pretty sure that thing's just been sitting in the background in pieces. And it's been long overdue. It's been neglected. Let me dig this thing out, and I'll explain to you why that is, what's going on with it, what's supposed to happen with it, and what's going to be happening with it now. So let me get my shit out of the way. There she is, boys. Miss Betty. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. All right, a little something right there, but you know, everything here's got a little something. But so, quick history on this truck: Betty and Ironhide. These two are our OGs. These were the first two trucks that we owned. So there's a reason why you will always see these two inside, but it's also the reason that these two have been the most neglected. Car people, truck people, you die-hard people know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll never get rid of it, but I'm going to get around to it one day. And honestly, both of these trucks, 2020 is about both of these trucks right here, which is why we've done the changes that we've done to in the barn, but not the point of this video. So anyway, Betty, sweet Betty. This is my wife's truck. This is a 1988 Dodge Ram D150. Honestly, I mean, it minus the, thousands of pounds of dust that's been accumulated over time. She has been sitting for, and sweetheart, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say 2 years now, maybe 3. Well, I've been doing YouTube now for, about a little over 2 years. So I would say about 2.5 years. The initial plan with this, which is still the plan with this, my wife wants to drag race this truck. She wants to drag race it, maybe do a little bit of dirt dragging, potentially a sled pull with it, but mainly she wants to take it to the drag strip. She wants to feel speed, she wants to go fast. So, I mean, and Sally's no slouch, but she's a 6-speed truck. She makes good power, but it's a manual. I'm not saying you can't go fast in manual, so calm your happy asses down. But the initial plan with this is that we were going to LS swap it, do an LS turbo build, and she was having a really, really hard time, like most Mopar folk, again, no pun intended to any of you, she was having a hard time putting a Chevy motor inside of her Dodge. And I got her on board with it. If you've ever seen any Cletus McFarlane, any John Doc YouTube video, I mean, just about everybody is doing an LS swap. And you can do a lot with them, don't get me wrong. I'm not putting them down. But we were talking the other night, as we've had parts, stacking up for this one and yet another transformation that truck's going to go through. The name of the channel here is Rubber Ducky Diesel. It's diesel. Everything we do here is diesel. That's just what we like. Well, she decided this thing would make a rowdy little 12, or make a rowdy truck with a 12 valve in it. And honestly, I lit up. I've never owned a 12 valve, never really messed with them. I've got experience with them, but, you know, never really got to dive into it and go nuts on it. So we're going to leave it as a half ton, going to leave it on 5-lug axles. And we're gonna 12 valve swap the old girl. But currently what we're doing right now, and what you're gonna see in future videos, which it's time. This thing is gorgeous. It's just a little rough around the edges, but this thing is gorgeous. It's a beautiful truck and it runs and drives great. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take it, we're gonna put it back together. We're gonna take it apart because we gotta get a new floor pan for it. Because let's see, let's ride it through, man. So we're gonna fix that up. We're gonna lift the cab off of it, do it all, and then just purge everything out of it and then start fresh. But what we're gonna do, because we're looking to relocate, new shop, new house, no, I don't want to go into detail on that yet. It's easier to move this truck if it's under its own power and in one piece. I don't know about you guys, but I've tried to move things that were in pieces, and when you go from point A to point B, somewhere in between there, you lose things. And, but you lose things. Things come up missing. It happens. It's never fun. I mean, hell, moving this thing from the backyard to the front yard, in and out of the shop with stuff in it, I've lost things. So imagine putting distance on it. And honestly, like I said, she will go up the trailer a lot easier. I will throw something down to brace it up, which the beauty about that thing being a bench seat is it spans the load out. You know, hopping up and down on the floorboards, the floorboards don't move. Not yet, anyway. And my wife isn't a very big person to begin with. You know, she's a very small lady. It's just going to be her that's in the truck. And honestly, I'm not going to stop her from romping around in this thing when I've got this project going on. And I got 2 more out there. So that wouldn't be fair. But anyway, what we're doing today is we're going to pop these wheels and tires off of it. And these are going to go to another subscriber and also a fellow YouTuber here in Paw Paw. But that's going to be a different video because this one is already long-winded, and I feel like this is a good catch-up point. So anyway, this is Betty, 88 D150. It is 4-wheel drive, 318, 3-speed. She's pretty clean. Just gotta get her cleaned up. There's a little sneak peek for, which actually I've already showed that on a previous video. We got the 4th gen bumper that's going to be going on Sally while we're tearing her apart. So anyway, a lot going on here. Pretty soon, which thankfully all the parts for this thing are here. We are missing the fluid damper. We're waiting on that, but that's the only piece. So you guys are going to be getting a lot of Mopar content. A lot of Cummins, a lot of Mopar, a lot of 2nd gen, a lot of 1st gen. So, and then, you know, hopefully I want to start getting the rest of that cab torn apart. But anyway, I'm not gonna steal the light from the sweet girl here. Anyway, if you're looking forward to seeing the progress on this truck, seeing it go back together and it in all of its glory, like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me as a YouTuber. Views and everything have been going through the roof, so I thank you guys very, very much for that. So anyway, take care, guys. We'll see you on the next one. God bless. Be safe. I already said it, but we'll see you on the next one.